Hello there guys, and today we're in an episode of FIFA 13 Career Mode. On the last episode guys, you managed to hit over 25 likes, which is absolutely amazing. If we do that again, that'd be awesome. And so on this episode, we do have some games that I have actually simmed. I know it's not good to sim some games like in that QPR game there. Hernandez actually missed the penalty, which surprised me, but we did win 5-0, which was, surprised by winning 5-0. And the fact that, some games like that, I just feel like I could win if I easily played it. It's saving me, 12, 15 minutes of my time, where I could just sim it like that, and it gets me that game closer to the end of the season. Well, January, so not to the end of the season. It does get me to the end of the season quicker, but I mean, gets me to January, because in January, I want to sign Rodrigo, and I want to get rid of Defoe and Bayor, other people as well. But I just want to get there and sell some people and buy some people, so I'm sort of wanting to get there quick, so, I'm just simmed a couple of games. And so we do go against Man United in this game. I would have thought, right, they've got Hamsik, who they just recently bought in the transfer window, so I thought, well, he might play good. But, to be honest, I didn't really notice him. And so, first goal by Defoe, which is a good finesse round the keeper. So, that was unfortunately the only goal we scored, and once again, it took us almost to half-time again to score, which is sort of, I won't say worrying me, but at the same time, it's sort of like, we should be scoring these goals a lot earlier than, halfway time. So, something I need to work on that. Try to score in the early stages, because I've scored in the early stages like 2 goals, I got a comfortable lead to carry on playing for the rest of the match. So, like I say, we do sim a couple of games, and so those couple of games I did win, but you'll see in the last, well, more or less to the end of the episode, it's like the last clip on the episode, and you can see that we missed a header there to go 2-0 up, but unfortunately didn't, and so we ended up just winning 1-0, which is not too bad as long as we win. I wasn't too fussed, it's the reason why I played those games, because I didn't want to sim against Man United, because I thought, well, I've got a good chance of losing, and so I thought, well, I might as well just try and win it, and so that's what I did, and I'll be simming the games that I just feel like, I'll definitely win. So, moving back on to the subject, which was, I forgot now, simming the game. So, if you're near the end of the episode, there's a bit of a simmer game, and it doesn't go to plan, so you have to stick around to the end of the episode now to watch that, because it didn't go too well. And so Muriel is back from injury, and he's going up front with Hernandez, who, Hernandez is really playing really good for me, I'm not going to lie. He's gone up from, since I bought him, which was an 82 overall when I bought him from Man United, and now he's gone up to an 85. 85, so he's gone up 3 overalls, and it's not even been a full season yet. It's not even been half a season yet, and he's gone up 3 overalls. I was pretty surprised by how much, he goes up, because I would have thought Hernandez would have got to about an 85 where he is now and just stayed there, not gone up anymore. But to go up to an 85 within, like, not even halfway through is really surprised me. So I'm really happy with how he's, grown. And so in this game, we are against Chelsea, which Chelsea, like I said, again, I want to play this game because I want to win. So Muriel here just sneakily puts that on the check, and we go through, which Czech definitely was on fire this game. It was really hard to score against him. So if you are looking for a keeper, I definitely recommend Czech, because, he's really hard to score against. Like I say again, a 1-0 win, which wasn't ideal. I wasn't, proud with a 1-0 win. But at the end of the day, as long as it gets me those 3 points to stay, top 4, it's, I'm happy with that. As long as I can stay top 4, 5 pushing it, but I want to stay top 4. Maybe even win it if I can. But I definitely want to stay top 4, maybe top 3. Top 3, there you go, stay top 3, yeah, top 3. If we can stay top 3, that'd be really good for our first season. But like I said, I just wanted to win those games. And so the games that I can sim, I can. And so in this game we go against Reading, who, like I said again, it was the Capital One Cup, so that's the reason why I played it. Otherwise I would have simmed it. Like I say, if it was just a normal, game in the BPL, I would have just simmed it, but because it was Capital One, I didn't want to risk it. And this was a really fluky goal. I shouldn't have scored that, but luckily, because I think that's Muriel that pushed him into the net, I'm not too sure. Luckily Muriel pushed him into the net to give me the goal, which wasn't too bad. And so, like I say, if it wasn't Capital One Cup, I would have just simmed it, but in the end, Hernandez ended up getting us the goal, who, like I say, he is going up overalls fast. So if you're starting a career mode, definitely recommend him. But what I will do, guys, is when it gets to January, I will do a squad report, so you'll get to see what players have grown, how much, etc, etc. And so it'll be really good just to see how far half a season's gone so far. And so that's definitely something to look out for when it comes to January. So, like I say, what was I going to say now? What was I going to say? Holtby and Dembele, not Dembele, Dembele, sorry, no, someone else, Sigurdsson. I'm still debating which one to sell, because I want to sell one of them, but I know near the end of the episode, I think you may see it. Yeah, I think you do. Holtby asked to review his contract, so he wanted me to put it to 1 year. So I'm guessing he wants to leave pretty much soon. I'm not too sure. So that's something to look out for to sell him or Sigurdsson. But I do find Sigurdsson a lot better than Holtby. So, but we have just recently signed him. So unfortunately, we won't be able to sell him. I don't think yet. I'm not too sure on that. But we'll have to see in the transfer window. But like I say, Hernandez again, like I say, just absolutely scoring. And this game, it was against Arsenal, and this was like a sort of say rival game. And so I sort of wanted to win this game, but unfortunately, fortunately we got up 2-0, which is really good. But then Cazorla just gets that round Lloris, which I wasn't too happy with. You know, I was surprised that he even went in that. But what can you do? So unfortunately, they score one back, so it's 2-1 here, and that's just before half time as well. So I'm thinking, you know, it's always going to be a half-time goal. It's got to be something like that just to rub it in. So that's unfortunate. But in the second half, when they come back out, we did have some chances, but not really good ones. So, but unfortunately, like I said, the chances that I did get, I didn't take, and obviously they came back and they scored to make it 2-2. And unfortunately, that is how the game ended. We did not win, but they did sign Zeko from Man City, which was, you know, quite. I wouldn't have thought them to do that because they got Podolski, Giroud. You know, why did they need another striker? I would not understand. If anything, I would have bought maybe a right back for them or a left back, but definitely not a striker. But maybe because they want to play Podolski on the left and just not play Giroud at all, or you know, Giroud's a backup striker. I'm not too sure how it would work. But anyway, you know, Arsenal do make some pretty crazy signings in this game. I got to admit, like I say, one time did I play Korea and he signed a left winger. Why buy a left winger when you got Trevino, Walcott, Oxlade-Chamberlain, you know, etc., etc. So there was no point. And so in this game was against Wigan. So like I said again, I just wanted to sort the team out because, you know, I wanted to sort the team out before I sim the game. Not too sure. No, I don't think I simmed this game. I don't think I simmed this one. I think I did play this one actually. Yeah, I ended up playing this one, which was pretty surprising. If anything, I should have simmed this, but I think I forgot at the time and I realised I should have simmed this. But it was good just to play it anyway, just to make sure I got the win. But what I am pretty surprised at is how Hernandez has gone up 3 overalls, and then, what's his name, Muriel has only got 1, which is pretty surprising seeing as Muriel is supposed to be one of those players that, you know, get to the highest overall in the game, which surprised me a lot. Don't get me wrong, it really has surprised me. But hopefully when Rodrigo comes in, he is definitely a man to come in and get those overalls up. So what I'm hoping to do, obviously, is sell Defoe and Adebayor. Then on the bench, I'll either have Hernandez, Muriel, or Rodrigo, and they'll be this like super sub striker on the bench. And so here's Muriel again, and we do score here, don't we? I know Bale, I know Hernandez. Yeah, Hernandez got in again. So like I say, that's probably why his overall's going up so much, because he's just consistently scoring. Which on episode 2, when I was recording for episode 2, and I was using Hernandez, I just didn't think he was really that good of a player. But you know, recording for this episode, he is really good. So I'd definitely try and buy him. So anyway guys, it's coming to the end of the episode, and if you have stuck around, definitely leave a like, definitely tell me in the comments what you've enjoyed about this episode, etc, etc, etc. I don't know, that's not even how you say it, but it just comes out of my mouth that way. And so this is the game that I simmed against Man City, and you'll see how it went. It did not go too well. I can't believe I even simmed it. To be honest, I just thought, I just want to get close to that January transfer window, and I thought, well, I'll put all the players with high energy on, regardless of whether the best players will win, but unfortunately that doesn't happen. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.